Okay, crazy solution. And that's gonna blow you guys' minds. Sorry, Daniel, but I have to for the viewers. When Daniel, Daniel, twins. When Dave and Jasper was younger, Daniel's dad was abusive when Daniel's mother passed away. She passed it away because of a heart attack she was having. And then over the years when Dave grew it up, Dave's dad became more abusive. He wanted Daniel to be a cultist. All day, all night, he would beat him up because as he didn't listen to him and he didn't want to be a cultist. Yes. And when Daniel's father had enough, he just threw him out of a room full of dust and spiders. And Daniel's dad made weird noises so he can get fear of the dark and cannot open his eyes ever again or close his eyes ever again. And so he did what he was supposed to. Killed his dad. And then when his dad opened up the door and dragged him out of the room, Daniel was having enough of the abusement. And then when Daniel saw the pentagram, the purple pentagram onto the floor of the basement room, he snatched a knife away from his dad and stabbed him multiple times before his death. And his dad died, and Daniel laughed at crazy. And when Daniel laughed at crazy, Daniel split his body parts into half around the pentagram, just like the pentagram used to do. And when Daniel summoned something finally, he summoned himself as a bad demon ghost. And when the demon ghost possessed over his body, his bones cracked in his back and eyes. And when the demon left his body, he felt a sigh of relief. And then when he got out of the basement room, he saw there's some poisonous stuff. That means the Coleum perfection. Perfy. It's just called Perfy. Perfy stuff. And then when he mixed them together, he tasted a bit. And his eyes go to wide for a bit, and then he got knocked out. And then when he woke up after that night, he didn't know what he did. He was back to normal. And then when he got in the flame from it, he started burning the mansion down. On its up. And then when he got out of the mansion of his house, the mansion's name was the Cult Mansion and family. His dad was a cultist when he was a kid. He killed everyone once he was a kid. And Daniel was a teenager when this happened right now. When Daniel decided to burn the whole mansion down, some of his family got out with him, his brothers and his sisters and all. But his brother is named Jason, and the white's Jasper, and his sister is named Jen, the white cultist sister, or Gwen. And then once he decided to burn the mansion down, he started to smile, and he couldn't stop smiling after that. And then once he gone onto the woods, he found some white clothes, the white shirt and white pants, and then once he saw that at the camp, he decided to join in for a bit. You know what happens into these kind of things. And then this happened, if you know the episode already.
Fine. Cedar.
Good morning, David!
Good morning, Gwen! Wait, this feels backwards.
Yep, but today's the day.
You've realized your love of Camp Campbell and everything it stands for?
Hell no!
Help wanted?
That's right. Found a stash of cash Campbell hid in the quartermaster store behind a box of grenades.
I don't know, Gwen. Are you sure we really need more help?
Sorry, foul ball.
Yes!
Hello? I'm here for the job listing?
Oh my god! Yes, this is...
Good morning! Smell that fresh mountain air. Gosh, now that's the kind of nature you don't just find in any old neck of the woods.
Oh, dear Lord, no.
Hello?
Oh, well, hello there, friend. Where are my manners? My name is Daniel, your camp counselor applicant. I hope I'm not too late to submit my resume.
Too late? You're the first one.
Are you pulling my leg?
No leg pulling here, but we are keen on handshakes.
Well, who isn't?
The name's David.
Pleasure to meet you, David.
Well, the pleasure's all mine, Daniel. So, what sort of experience do you have?
Well, sadly, my old camp was recently shut down, and ever since I've been searching night and day for a new group of eager young kiddos I can help to educate and reach their full potential.
Did you hear that, Gwen? I think we just hit the jackpot. This was a great idea.
You know, I think now's the perfect time for me to use my vacation days.
Aw, Gwen, are you sure?
Well, more fun for us. Come on, Daniel. I think you're gonna fit in here just fine.
I think so too, David. I think so too.
And if you can see here, the reason why Daniel didn't got hired in law, that because as he got on to many people so he can kill them. And he couldn't stop killing that because of his father. They're killing his own father. And then he really missed his family on, but he did not care. And the reason why he never blames that because of the dark guy here he told you about. And when he talked to David, Dave fell in love with him. And then when he got to talk with campers, the campers seemed often with him. And then he started perfecting the campers, Max was wondering about David and Daniel bit. And this is what happened after that. Here.
I love you, Daniel. But that's not right. Max doesn't love anything.
So, David, care to join us for a drink?
Daniel, I'm actually afraid that we need to let you go. I just don't think you're a good fit for Camp Campbell.
Oh, I see. Well, it is unfortunate you feel that way, David.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's just not good.
However, as far as I'm aware, I've successfully met every requirement listed in my job description. So you don't actually have the legal right to terminate my employment. Unless, of course, you think there's an aspect of this job I've yet to uphold.
As a matter of fact, there is. You may be a good camp counselor, Daniel, but what good is a camp counselor without camp songs?
Why, David, I thought you'd never ask.
I hope this won't sound impolite or come across as too forthright. But even though you seem alright, I think I'm better than you. Now please do keep this thought in mind, that's just my personal conviction. You're smart and fun, you're sweet and kind, I'd call our friendship an addiction. Your shoes are shine, your breath Dolce, but still I find I have to say I think I might be better than you.
You seem impressed with what you've shown, but I don't find it that compelling. You've sung my praise, but not your own, and well, I think that's pretty telling. But while we're on the subject of how I'm superb and leagues above, you ought to know I'm number one. I know that might be hard to swallow. This hurts you just as much as me. But when this song is sung, then you and I'll know that you're just a nobody.
Well, friend, I don't know what to say.
Try starting with your resignation.
Let's end this in the finale.
I'm dying from anticipation.
You really great, let me say you denigrate. See, the fact I break you out of the game before I can succeed. I think I know I'm better than you. Don't hate me because it's true.
So watch as I identify the skill show. I qualify like keeping up this camp charade and drinking kids to drink Kool-Aid to sacrifice them. Oh, wait.
And that's what happened in this. And once he played in the violin for the first time, his father beat him up and all that to make him play the violin for the devil. And then he didn't want him to play the violin for the devil. He just wanted to play violin at the night sky when he was a kid. And when he got poisoned, once you are seen there, he gone to the hospital and gotten the poison out of him. Once he got in the poison out of him, he thought of coming back to Camp Campbell and doing the same thing again. And he was thinking, why would he go wrong without his brother and sister? So he got into some of Dave's clothes while Dave was looking. And the perfect camper is got on all of the camp and ready for ascension and sacrifice. So Daniel was thinking about Dave again and killing Max. And when Daniel gotten out of the hospital and sneaked out of the hospital, finally, he got in his clothes and dressed up finally. And he kind of went back to the camp and do it again. And once he got out of the bunker, he was still alive by the chocolate milky stuff. And one of his brothers and sister was out there. Once Gwen introduced everyone to Jen, she was into Traxy magazines and fashion. And his brother, he kind of hated him. He ignored the screams from him and everything. once he was thinking about Dave, he was thinking about joining him too, and remind him about Jasper. That because he is already dead already, but still, no. Jasper had a brother too, named Jason. Jason and Jasper were both twins, and Jasper's parents from the cult mansion sent him to the camp with the others, and Jasper was just fine there. But Jason wasn't. He got to stay with his parents. And Jason and Jasper were twins before. Or wasn't it? And that's what happened to Daniel's past about himself. If you have any questions for me, leave them down into the comments and all, and yeah. Subscribe if you like this, or like if you like it. Send me up to them. Bye.